The lives of K-pop idols are always colored with various interesting stories that make fans even more attached to them. However, not many know how strong the relationship between BTS members is, especially between Jungkook and Taehyung. When Jungkook expressed his pride towards Taehyung, who promised to take care of him until he recovered, the public was immediately shocked. Is this statement just a family expression, or is there something deeper to say? How does this story reflect the emotional dynamics behind the scenes that fans rarely see? As the K-pop world was rocked by Jungkook's shocking statement expressing his pride towards Taehyung, many people began to wonder, what really happened between these two BTS members? In an interview that took place some time ago, Jungkook revealed that he felt very proud of Taehyung, who sincerely promised to take care of him until he recovered. This sentence is certainly not something ordinary, considering how close the relationship of BTS members who are like brothers. However, the word caring here carries a deeper meaning than just physical care. What does Jungkook really mean in this sentence? Jungkook's statement immediately made a splash online, inviting the attention of many people who were curious about its true meaning. Is the relationship between Jungkook and Taehyung more than just a casual friendship? Could it be that there is a deeper emotional layer that the public does not yet know much about? In the interview, Jungkook not only praised Taehyung as a loyal friend, but also emphasized how much influence Taehyung had in his life. However, what made many people dumbfounded was the promise expressed by Taehyung. The promise to take care of Jungkook until he recovers. Is it related to his physical health, or rather to a more complicated emotional state? If we delve deeper, Jungkook's statement is not just an expression of familiarity. There's a layer of emotion that may be hidden behind those words. As we know, the life of a K-pop idol is full of enormous physical and mental stress. BTS itself is known for its incredible rush, going on almost endless world tours, recordings, and promotional activities. However, behind their resounding success, there are certainly many personal challenges that they have to face. Jungkook, who has always been known for his high spirits and tireless hard work, also did not escape the challenge. Does the phrase "nurse to recovery" refer to a difficult time that Jungkook is going through, perhaps related to health problems or even mental stress that has not been revealed to the public? What is Taehyung's role in providing support during these difficult times? This is a big question that many people are trying to answer after Jungkook's statement went viral. Many BTS fans feel that the relationship between BTS members is more than just work friends, but rather a family that supports each other every step of the way. Taehyung, who is known for his caring and empathetic nature, seems to really be a figure that Jungkook can rely on in the face of all odds. Is this also proof that although the lives of idols are often full of public scrutiny and great demands, there are moments in which they can rely on each other without fear of the judgment of others? However, what caught the most attention was Taehyung's sincere and emotional statement, namely the promise to take care of Jungkook until he recovers. If we look at it from a deeper point of view, this promise is not just empty words. This statement reflects how much affection and care Taehyung has for his group mates. But was there a specific incident that made Taehyung feel the need to make that promise? Perhaps there is an untold story about the difficult times Jungkook faced that made him feel that he needed more support from those closest to him. Some BTS fans even suggested that the sentence may reflect a form of recognition of the emotional burden that BTS members have been carrying, who often have to cover up their feelings in order to maintain a public image. In many interviews and appearances, BTS often show the world that they are always cheerful and energetic, but there may be another side of their life that is darker, which not many people know. Taehyung's statement could be a form of recognition of the harsh reality that sometimes behind the apparent happiness, there is a sense of loneliness or fatigue that must be faced secretly. It is undeniable that Jungkook and Taehyung's statement sparked various reactions from fans around the world. Some feel moved and touched, while others simply question whether there is anything more than friendship between the two. Some fans felt that this statement could provide a deeper picture of the dynamics of personal relationships within BTS that have never been revealed in public. Given the tight control over the idols' personal lives, this became one of the rare moments where they could show their more raw and sincere emotional side. However, some feel that this phrase may be more of a response to a particular situation that Jungkook is facing, rather than something out of the ordinary or suspicious. It is possible that this is a form of support from Taehyung for Jungkook in dealing with difficult times, which can be physical or emotional challenges. Is it possible that this statement came after Jungkook experienced an event that shook him, both in his career and personal life? This story between Jungkook and Taehyung gives us many important lessons about the meaning of true friendship. Sometimes, in a life full of highlights and expectations, we forget that these idols are also mere mortals who need emotional support from those closest to them. In a world that often focuses too much on perfection and the outer image, this story reminds us that behind every smile, there is a human side that is not always visible. And more importantly, that sincere and selfless support, like the one Taehyung gave Jungkook, is something very valuable. We are also taught to appreciate the meaning of commitments and promises made by our close friends, especially in stressful situations. Taehyung's promise to take care of Jungkook until he recovers is not only about taking care of the physical, but also about giving attention and presence in times of greatest need. As we know, in the K-pop world full of challenges and public spotlight, strong and sincere friendship is a very rare thing. But this story shows that behind the glitter of the stage, there are much more meaningful emotional stories. Will this be the beginning of a larger story that will unfold at a later date? We can only wait and hope that the relationship between Jungkook and Taehyung will continue to inspire many people, not only as idols, but as two people who support each other in this challenging life. After this statement went viral, more and more fans wondered if Taehyung was really the person Jungkook needed to get through all the emotional and physical challenges he had faced. In such a tight entertainment industry, the physical and mental stress felt by idols is often inexpressible, and behind every apparent success on stage, there are many invisible personal struggles. Perhaps this is what makes Taehyung's statement so valuable, because in a world full of expectations and highlights, a promise made to a friend or best friend can be something very meaningful. However, the interesting thing is how the relationship between Taehyung and Jungkook became even more colorful after this statement. If we look back on their careers as part of BTS, we know that the two have come together through various challenges, ranging from countless hard workouts, stunning stage performances, to the media pressure that often requires them to always look perfect. On many occasions, the two have been seen as so close and supportive of each other, both professionally and personally. But with this statement, many felt that their relationship had more depth than just cooperation on stage. Many felt that Taehyung's statement was not just empty words or ordinary promises, but a symbol of the more human and warm relationship they had. As we know, K-pop idols often live under tremendous pressure, where their every action is always in the spotlight. Therefore, having someone to rely on in the midst of a world full of demands like this is very valuable. Taehyung's statement became more than a recognition of Jungkook's struggle, it was also an expression of deep empathy. Taehyung shows that he is not only a friend, but also a true friend who is ready to provide support in any moment that is needed.